Hello, it's Sunday the 28th of February 2016. I'm sitting here feeling rather fat. Do you know I should have put a shirt on? Oh, don't I look... Oh, that's awful. Don't I look scruffy? Oh, no. That's not a good look, is it? No, I'm going to put a shirt on. Stay there a minute. Eh? Don't bother. Oh, I must look my best, dear. Just a minute. It won't take me long. See how longly it takes me to rush. Maybe a little bit of music while I go and change my shirt. Eh? Shall we do the... let's see if we can do it in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, I will Oh, I can't find it now. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Shall we have... Can we have something that's 30... What's 30 seconds? I don't know. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, dear. Let's have that. I'll tell you what. Let's have the United Kingdom talk theme tune. All of it. A whole minute. Let's see if we can do it in a minute. 1 minute. I can't even find that now. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it there. That's not it there. There it is. Is that it? No. No, that's not it. Is that... What's this? Just a minute. Opening theme original. Are you ready? Right. Transforming myself in the space of just a couple of minutes. Wait, hang on. Where's the... That's it. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Back again. There we are. I managed to do that, didn't I? Yes. I've just picked up this jacket. And it's a little bit of a joke, really. It says skinny fit. God knows how it manages to fit around me. Especially as I'm now sitting here full of roast potatoes, boys and girls. Oh, yes. You know it's a Sunday. I've had roast potatoes and I've had far too many of them. I really am. I mean, put it this way. I didn't want the apple pie. Do you know what I mean? I've really filled myself up with little roast potatoes, and don't we love that? Yes. Cat things. We got cat things on the show today. But first, emails have flooded in to these studios here at United Kingdom Talk, boys and girls. And on the subject of yesterday's video, which you may have seen, Darren says, ha ha for the university students. Now, I did say to you that I am finding, not all, but a fair proportion of people that have been to university and are still young have absolutely no common sense, and unless they've learnt about it, they don't know it. They've got no life skills. Life skills. No common sense and no detectable sense of humour. Have you noticed this? It's true. They are far, far more intelligent than me. Coming out of university, I have to tell you that now. But no life skills. They can't talk to people. They don't get it. They don't get it. You know what I mean? Darren writes, ha ha for the university students. Many years ago, I worked in a temporary job in a post room. This law student worked with us who could quote every law going, but did not either have humour or common sense. She could not work out how to use windowed envelopes and get the address to show. God's sake. Alex writes, good God, Chris, not for the first time. I am currently wearing a very similar jacket. Maybe we should form a band. This was the... what was I wearing yesterday? One of my check jackets. And I said we could form a band called Two Detentions. I think that sounds quite good. Two Detentions. That's a good name for a band. Alex says, or Vintage Poppers. Let's try out one at one of your karaoke nights to test the water. Yes, we will. But we'll have to dress all young and pretty. You know those skinny jeans that they all wear now that are, you know, I wouldn't be able to get one of those over an arm. They're so skinny. How do they wear them? Hello to Wesley, who says, lovely, dear, fabulous. Thank you, Wesley. Wesley used to be in the show in the West End, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. You know the one that, I don't know if you've gone to see it, but you know the voice that came on at the beginning of the show, just before the show starts. I can't remember what he said now, but it was comical. That was him. That was him in the voice and, of course, performing in that show. Jeff writes on yesterday's show, hilarious show, Chris. Made me laugh so much because everything you said is true. I've worked and had friends from the 70s right up to now who were or are university students, and most do not have an ounce of common sense or humour in their bodies. This is all Tony Blair's fault. That, I've just worked that out. This is all bloody Blair's fault, isn't it? Oh, we think you should all go to university. What for? What for? Why should everyone have to go to university? I can't think of anything more boring. I never went. But of course, it would make sense that more and more people now have no common sense, and more and more people now have no sense of humour, or are staunchly politically correct. More and more people now, I've noticed that, which makes sense because more and more people have been going to university. My advice in my aging years, at the years of 53 years old, I never went to university. A lot of my friends never went to university, and we did okay. Some of us did better than okay. Some of us did fantastically better than okay. But we didn't have to go to university. How boring can that be? If you don't want to go to university, kids, don't feel forced to go. My friend young Shania, who is a regular viewer of this worldwide television spectacular, she tried university and hated it. She came out of it. Didn't you, darling? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Doesn't mean you failed. Just wasn't for you, as it wasn't for me. The same thing would have happened to me, Shania. I would have gone there. Oh, my God. I would have been falling asleep at these. But, and if you turn the page to page 3... Oh, God, how boring can they be? Dear me. Jeff goes on to say, I see the funny side of just about everything. We've only got to look in the mirror, Jeff. I mean, I've seen you close up, and that's funny. That's funny. I see the funny side of just about everything, but they look at me sometimes as if I've just been let out of a lunatic asylum, or should we say a psychiatric hospital, just to be politically correct. Yeah, I mean, look at me. God knows why they haven't locked me up yet, dear. Some just get upset or offended just because they do not get it and take things totally the wrong way. They are also the ones who have no practical experience at anything at all. I had to teach a guy how to use a paintbrush once just to do some decorating. Strokes, not dab it on. Was he dabbing it on? How can you look at a brush and dab? Oh, let's. I mean, how long would it take to do a room, dear? Of course, here in the United Kingdom Talk Studios, which is massive. It's a massive building which takes up 3/4 of Berkshire. That's how big the United Kingdom Talk Studios are. You know, I mean, it would take him forever to dab that paint on, wouldn't it? God. Thank you for your emails. Always, please feel free to leave a little message under there or send in an email longhand if you want to. My email address is chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Cat news, boys and girls. Cat news. Okay. Here, pussy, pussy. Here, pussy, pussy. Come on, Katykins, where are you? You're wondering where the cat is, aren't you? Here she is. The great Katie, boys and girls. Still trundling along. I actually found... I was looking for some of my mum's stuff. Are you in a cuddle? Yeah, I want some cuddle. There we are. I was looking for some of my mum's stuff because Katie was my mum's cat, and when I lost my mum, I took her in. And I wasn't sure how old she was. Well, I found a vaccination certificate, which indicates that she is now over 18 years old. Look at that. Look at that. So what's 18 times 7? That's, anyone quickly, 18 times 7? 126. It's 126. Katie is at least 126 human years old. Poor old soldier. I think it's 7. Isn't it 7 cat years to 1 human year? She's 126, and she still walks around, and she gets picked up and cuddled and comes round your legs. But she does moan a lot, dear. Meow, 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 like that. She was walking around the garden doing it yesterday. Meow. Anyway, we love Katie the cat. Now, here is a little article that was in the Daily Mail yesterday. The Super Soraway Daily Mail. Get us out of the UK, or is that the get us out of Europe, or is that the Express? I can't remember which is which. Anyway, here, pussy. Researchers, boys and girls, have found. Look, being able to identify a set of behaviours on a cat can help you to reliably detect pain rather than looking for a single symptom. For each of these signs, unless otherwise indicated, boys and girls, the experts agreed that they are frequently present in both low and high levels of pain. For the last 2 signs, experts had varied responses on the intensity of the pain behaviour indicated. So these things include lameness, difficulty to jump, abnormal gait. Now, what's gait? G-A-I-T. I don't know what that is. Abnormal gait, reluctance to move, reaction to palpitation, withdrawing, hiding. Now, so let me go through these. There's actually 21 of them. Appetite decrease, overall activity decrease, less rubbing towards people. Do like a good rub from a cat, don't you? I do like a rub from a cat. General mood, temperament, lower head posture, involuntary forcible blinking. What's that? Like that, I suppose. Change in form of feeding behaviour, avoiding bright areas, growling, groaning, eyes closed, straining to urinate, and tail flipping. Now, my cat has got, let's have a look. Oh, and licking a particular body region. I mean, well, we all do that, don't we? You know, usually when we're on our own, we do like to lick ourselves, don't we? Oh, yes, I do like a little old lick. Let me see. So my cat does sometimes hides under the kitchen table, and I don't know why that is. And she groans. Meow, meow. I don't know if it's a growl or a groan. No, that's not a growl. A growl is a... one of Ronnie's cats does that when people walk past the kitchen window. No, she's more of a groaning in it. Meow, meow. So we've got overall activity group. Yeah, she doesn't do much anymore. She sleeps and eats, basically. My cat now. Bless her out. So actually, I don't think she's got a lot of these at all. She got the groaning. Yes. So I don't think she's too bad. Anyway, that's an interesting article, that is. Look it up in the Daily Mail. That's the one dated the 27th of February. So you can find out, ladies, what is wrong with your pussies. All right, my darlings. Now, tomorrow, Monday, we have the 29th of February. It is leap year, boys and girls. Doing, leap, doing, leap, doing. We have leap year tomorrow, boys and girls, which means if you've been waiting to ask the other half to marry you, you have your chance tomorrow. Here in the United Kingdom Talk Studios, I'm expecting an avalanche, boys and girls, an avalanche of offers this time. It didn't happen last time 4 years ago, or 8, or 12, or 16, or 20. But I think it's gonna happen tomorrow. People have been waiting for me to grow up before they ask, and quite frankly, it's still probably not quite grown up yet, but never mind. If you've been waiting for me all those years to grow up and you're not too old yourself, I mean, I could never fancy anyone close to my own age. Oh, God, who wants to go out with some old fogey? No. Come on, let's have the 30-year-old scaffolder with the tattoos. I'm expecting you to knock on my door tomorrow and ask me, Chris, I've been living just a few doors away, or across the road, or streets down. and I've been watching you, waiting for this moment. Will you marry me? I might just say yes. I might just say yes. And then we can have... we need bells. Just a moment. Bells. Just a minute. Bells. Then we 1 minute. Bells. Bells. Yeah. Bells. We can have bells. I can get Father... I'm sure Father Danny would happily marry me in St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Bracknell, where I attend every Sunday. We could have a proper wedding. That would be lovely. So if you want to ask someone to marry him, tomorrow is your chance. Get on with it, dear. If it goes past midnight, bang, you'll have to wait another 4 years. That's all today. Thank you very much on this Sunday. Being Sunday night, I'll be hosting karaoke tonight at the Golden Lion in Sydenham. All right, the Golden Lion in Sydenham for karaoke tonight. See you soon. Ta-ta.